So from the village I will try and get to the beach today. It's only about 25 kilometers. I'll go and look what kind of a beach they have in this area. I'm not expecting much, but since it's Tet and I have nothing better to do here, I expect it to be a nice day trip, some adventures. So today is first day of Tet. That's why the roads are empty. A big contrast to every day. But it's a lot nicer. Fuck, I hate those trucks. Yeah, I'm so glad it's Tet now and the roads are empty, because the way those trucks drive, oh man, they scare the shit out of me. And it seems like I reached the destination. Looks like the beach is just here. Let's just find a place to park. There it is. Not much as far as beauty goes. But that's it. Also not so clean, I would say. So I've decided to drive a little bit up north on the beach. Hopefully it's nicer. Here it's a little bit prettier. Mangroves. Right now I'm probably low tide since all the junk is hanging on the trees. Okay, so let's see. Maybe I should lift the drone up here. Because the beach is just behind over there. And so much garbage everywhere. But why am I not surprised? Huh. Look at that. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. And the drone goes up in the air. From the air we can clearly see the vast area of mangroves covering big sections of the beach. By the way, pay attention to the area marked by the arrow. This is Chua But. I will be heading over there later. In the meantime, in the low tide mud of the mangroves, I have time to observe this interesting amphibious fish, the mudskipper. Although a fish, it can even climb trees and breathe air through his skin, and it's a lot more active outside the water than inside it. So after the National Geographic section of the clip, I decide to turn around and drive along the beach towards the mountains in the southern horizon. Okay, so there's no bridge. The bridge is pretty far away over there, but the ocean is on the other side, and I want to take the ferry is just coming, and it will take me to the ocean, which is in this side. Here it is. Okay, this is the road on the other side. I'm heading now towards the ocean itself. There is supposed to be an interesting pagoda over there, Chua But, I saw on the map, in the middle of the ocean. Yeah, I guess that's it. That looks like the entrance to the pagoda. Well, I don't know what it is, but it looks like Disneyland. Hello. Chúc mừng năm mới.
Xin chào, chúc mừng năm mới.
Chúc mừng năm mới tất cả mọi người. Chua But translates to Buddha Pagoda, and traditionally pagodas so close to the beach were built by fishermen so they could have a place to give offering and pray for good luck before and after going into the sea. Apparently before there was an old pagoda here by the same name, and this new structure was erected by the locals in order to boost tourism to the area and apparently cash in on spiritual needs of the local people, especially around the Lunar New Year's time, or Tet, which is exactly today. And that explains all those visitors coming here today. By the way, it's low tide now, so that's why we can see all this exposed land around the pagoda, which in high tide is all covered in water. And one more beach just a little bit south of the village. Yeah. That's a nice beach, of course dirty, even very dirty, but I stop expecting. Okay, so it's about 2:20 in the afternoon, time to go back home. I will stop only if there's anything interesting to see on the way. So this is Chua Hoilom on the way, and I read that has some old relics little bit renovated. Actually, this is Chua Hailong, just to the left, adjacent to the other place.
Đây cao quá nhỉ.
So that's probably the old part.
Travel on motorbike, yes.
What do they do here?
Yeah. They are writing many information, family, yes.
For donations?
Yes.
For money?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
okay.
Traditional.
Traditional pagoda.
And so in Vietnam,
Yes. This pagoda.
yes, it's pagoda.
Special old.
Yes. Or
Is that cool?
every sporting or writing.
Okay, so everybody is writing and contributing?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And that was it for the day. From here I headed directly back to the village. In the next video, I'll finally be starting my trip down south. First I'll be stopping at Cook Phuong National Park and the Monkey Sanctuary. Next I'll be visiting Ninh Binh's Bear Sanctuary. And by the end of the day I'll even make it to the ancient remains of Ho Citadel. And that's only the beginning of the trip. It's gonna get a lot more interesting. So stay tuned, subscribe, and see you next time.